This is a list of metric multipliers. It is not a full list, but it is a list of the ones that you need to memorize. Others you can look up. What do metric multipliers mean? Well, for example, giga means 10 to the 9. That's 1 billion. Nano means 10 to the negative 9, 1 billionth. These prefixes can be used with anything. For example, a gigadollar is $1 billion. Now there are some points to note. 10 to the 0 is the standard unit. $1 is the standard unit for dollars. A second is a standard unit of time. A gram is a standard unit of mass. But note, a gram is not the SI base unit. A litre is a standard unit of volume. Just look at that red symbol next to micro. It is mu, pronounced mu. It is a Greek letter M, and it's always used for micro. Whenever you see that, 10 to the negative 6, it's micro. Now let's do some simple conversions. 1 gigasecond is 10 to the 9 seconds. 1 gigasecond divided by 10 to the 9, therefore, is 1 second. Writing that another way, 10 to the 9 gigaseconds is 1 second. Now you must be able to write this relationship in both of the ways just underlined. 1 milligram is 10 to the negative 3 grams. You can see that from the table. We can write that as 1 gram is 10 to the power of 3 plus 3 milligrams. Again, you must be able to write these relationships both ways. Now let's look at some conversions. We will do some really easy ones, and you can probably do these in your head, but I'm going to go through them slowly. Let's take 3 kilometers, converting that to meters. Now I always like to say which of those units is the big one, the large one, the large unit, and which is the small unit. The kilometers are large and meters are small. Kilometers, you will see from the table, go with 10 to the power of 3. Meters are the standard unit. So we can write 1 kilometer is 10 to the power of 3 meters. Now we can do the conversion. 3 kilometers multiplied by, kilometers will go in the denominator, meters in the numerator. We have just written 1 kilometer is 10 to the 3 meters. The kilometers cancel, and our answer is 3 times 10 to the 3 meters. Let's try another one. 84 liters. We are going to convert this to nanoliters. Again, large and small. Looking at the table, liters are large and nanos are small. And we see that 1 litre, 10 to the power of 0, and nano, 10 to the negative 9. So therefore, 1 litre is going to be 10 to the 9 nanoliters. Now you can just read that straight off the table, but I'm just going through the steps here. So now the conversion, 84 liters. Litres in the denominator, nanoliters in the numerator. 10 to the 9 goes with nano. 1 goes with litres. The litres cancel. 84 times 10 to the 9 nanoliters. Now this is a correct conversion, but we will change it to scientific notation. 8.4, we've made that smaller, so we've got to make the 10 to the 9 bigger by a factor of 10. So that becomes 10 to the 10 nanoliters. 8.4 times 10 to the 10 nanoliters. Well, now we have some longer conversions to try. And for these, you really do need a method. The first one, 1.4 hectometers to millimeters. This is where the large and small really help. The large, in this case, is the hecto, and the small, the milli. Now, hecto goes with 10 to the power of 2 from the table, milli with 10 to the negative 3 from the table. The number of powers of 10 between the two is 5. So therefore, 1 hectometer is 10 to the 5 millimeters. Working the conversion, 1.4 hectometers, we must have hectometers in the denominator, millimeters in the numerator. 10 to the 5 goes with the millimeters, and so the hectometers cancel. We have 1.4 times 10 to the 5 millimeters. One more to try. 267 micrograms, and let's convert that to decigrams. Again, large and small. Which is the large one? Well, from the table, you can see that is deci, and micro is smaller. Deci goes with 10 to the negative 1, micro with 10 to the negative 6. The powers of 10 between them are 5. This means that 1 decigram is 10 to the 5 micrograms. Now the conversion. 267 micrograms. Micro must go in the denominator. Deci, numerator, 1 and 10 to the 5. Micros cancel. This gives us 267 times 10 to the 5, negative 5, decigrams. That is not scientific notation. We'll convert it to scientific notation. 2.67, that's 2 factors of 10 smaller, so our 10 to the negative 5, bigger, must go to 10 to the negative 3 decigrams. That is our conversion. This is the end of this video. Thank you for listening.